All right, all right, all right. Guess who's not here today? It's Davy. So it's Monica here, and you all are now subject to my reign of terror while Dave is out today. All right, who we got? I see an Empress. I see Dills. Deals.
Hello, hello.
How do you pronounce sir?
It's a nickname for Dylan, but you can call it like Deals.
Okay, Dills it is. All right, let's we can just hang on for a few minutes here while we wait for the squad. I'm very excited because Davey gave me lots of ideas on what to do on the space today, and now he's not here to make sure that I'm like doing all the things that you're supposed to do when you're a professional. So now we can do whatever we want.
Including like and retweet the space, please, and drop it in any chats that I've been banned from. Morning, everyone.
How many chats have you been banned from, Empress?
Okay, yes, I am in like 60 chats that I pay attention to, probably over 100, and then I've been here for 4 years. Several, especially because back in the day, if you blocked somebody, nobody knew who blocked who, and it would automatically kick you out of chats. So it was like the
Oh,
Hunger Games
nice.
of group chats.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, I think we're supposed to have Q labs maybe today.
Yep, Q Lab.
And who else are we supposed to have today?
I'm not sure. Do you want make me co-host so I can help you with the request?
Yeah, I already tried to do that. Did it not work?
No, ma'am.
Co-host, invite co-host, Empress, send co-host invite. I just sent it.
I might have to leave and come back. Spaces have been ruggy. Yep.
I'm just approving everybody who's asked. So, you may or may not be supposed to be speaking on this at all, but, not like I'm
do
gonna
a
know.
lap real quick and check for a update. I'll be right back.
So no Dave on the space, so we can do entire madness and do whatever we want in here.
Exactly. Although he
Beautiful.
did give me a script, which I guess we could actually use since he put all this hard work into it.
All right, so we're just gonna talk about Aster, the entire space, making people furious.
Yes, got it. Yeah, that was actually the first thing on this script. Okay, so far we have Q Labs Beacon, Ace de Book. Who is Ace de Book?
Co-founder from Nest and Life Engine.
Oh, nice. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Dimitri, Dills, and Hi Home. Home. Okay, let's just all go around and introduce ourselves. Q Labs, go first.
All right. So yeah, this is Costa from Q Labs. I'm the marketing manager, and yeah, Q Labs is the world's first quantum native crypto foundation with the aim to protect Web3 from quantum threats. And yeah, we are launching our product in Q1. It's called Quantum Sig, and it's basically similar to a multi-sig wallet, but in this case, instead of requiring 2 or 3 signatures from 2 or 3 different people, it requires the first set of keys, which we all know these are the conventional public and private keys, but also requires a post-quantum cryptography set of keys. Yeah, we use zero knowledge proofs to condense the size of the post-quantum keys into a size that is that can fit into the current blockchain systems that we have right now. So happy to be here.
That all sounds extremely important and complicated. So I'm glad that you're working on it. Otherwise we're all going to be cooked when quantum computers break all of RSA encryption. So great. Thanks for that. Beacon, go.
Give it a try
Hello.
one more time. I missed it.
I'm trying.
Hello all, I'm Fran. I'm a co-founder of Beacon. We are building dashboards and analytics, focusing on on-chain trade data, whale money flow across chains on Hyperliquid and DEXs. Basically just facilitating users' view over what's happening on chain. Thank you.
Great. Awesome. And tell me what your name is. Otherwise, I would just continue to refer to you as Beacon.
Yeah, if you say Beacon, it's fine. If you forget, I'm Francesco though. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, QWERTY. Who's here from QWERTY today?
Yeah, so I can speak from this account. I can also speak. Oh my God.
Oh no.
Yeah, having two phones sometimes is complicated. Yeah, but actually, yeah, Dimitri is here. I'm talking on behalf of QWERTY and Hypertrade today. Basically, if it's an intro. I'm ex-face of Binance, and the guy who is very, very deeply involved in centralized exchanges. And now I'm researching and just surfing the HL ecosystem and building a couple of cool projects all around. So we just have released our own DEX built on Hyperliquid, which is called ht.xyz. So we can check on X, on QWERTY Labs, whenever you guys want. What are the best UIs on the market? So hope that today's AMA gonna be fun and running.
Great. Surfing the Hyperliquid ecosystem. Let's see what you did there. Dills.
GMT,
Dylan.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. So hi guys, I'm Dylan, co-founder of Automator. So it's very quick words. Automator is a portfolio-aware assistant that monitor your on-chain position and notifies you only when something relevant happens. So we are integrating more and more protocol on the Hyper VMs. Actually, today we announced Nest, so we can now monitor all your position on Nest and tells you when you need to vote or you have like position at risk, all those kind of things. So it's very exciting. We're partnering with a lot of projects in the ecosystem, trying to provide a lot of value. And so far so good. So if you haven't launched it yet, just launch the assistant and have fun. It's a low noise assistant that just provide you insights only when it matters. So yeah, that's mostly it.
And I think that the Hyperliquid Automato integration is live, right? So that you remind me when my Hyperliquid, when my Hypersurface positions are coming to expiry.
Exactly. Of course.
Yeah.
You were one of the of the first protocol we integrated actually.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's easy for me because I know that it expires every Friday, so then I remember to go in and like put my positions back up.
Yeah.
But for everybody else,
Yeah.
it's nice to have a little ping like, hey, don't forget about all that money that you stashed on Hypersurface.
Exactly. So this is a
Mhm.
nice use case. We also added like Hyperliquid liquidations. You have if you're about to get liquidated, be careful with
Womp
exchange,
womp.
all those kind of like useful kind of like alerts and signals, and more to
Awesome. Great. Let's see. Who else do we have on here? I think we have Ace. Are you back? Are you back?
I'm here.
Okay,
I've just
great.
been walking around, jumping on and off the Wi-Fi, and I think that's what's messing up my speaker roll. So I'm one of the co-founders of Nest and the Hype Engine. We are building the most hype-aligned metadex that's governed by token holders. Essentially, we're focused on Hyper EVM and major tokens traded in the Hyperliquid ecosystem to help bootstrap on-chain liquidity while returning all the swap fees to token holders. So it's a very effective mechanism, very capital efficient way to get liquidity for your token. And the coolest thing about Nest is that we have a sister protocol called the Hype Engine that takes about 40% of the revenues generated by the exchange and buys Hype as part of an on-chain digital asset treasury. And we are actually going to be launching a major initiative early next year to really kick off the Hype Engine bootstrapping. So I can't share a ton of details about that at this point, but it's in the works, and it should be a really exciting way to put some of your hype to work and grow the whole ecosystem.
Nice. I love that. So what are you guys doing with all that hype that you're holding?
Well, we're not holding a lot yet. We've acquired about $50,000 worth of hype over the first 2 epochs of the exchange operations, and it's currently just sitting in a wallet in the treasury right now. We aren't actively managing the treasury yet because it's pre-Hype Engine launch. When we launch, we have a whole host of ideas across DeFi, which includes lending to money markets, staking, utilizing looping, and obviously HIP3, which is a massive yield opportunity for Hype. So yeah, we're going to be active and safe, and obviously our goal is to provide a outsized return to just sticking or holding height.
Nice. I love it. Love it. Okay, and then I think the last but not least, we have oh wait, Toasty's here. Okay, Toasty, we'll get to you soon. Hi home. Are you there? Crickets. Crickets from Hi Home. Okay, well, when you decide that you want to chat, just take yourself off mute. In the meantime, it's Toasty. Hey buddy, how are you?
Hi, welcome. I'm sorry I'm late. Empress hit me up and reminded me that this was happening, but I'm so excited to be here. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Sweet. Sweet. Excellent. Okay. Well, Hi Home, if you decide that you want to play, you're welcome whenever you feel like it.
If you want to
So
make us co-host, I'm going to kick him down so quick. Try
I'm
one more time. I
trying.
I tried the update. We'll see if it works. I know.
Can I do it on the web browser or only on my phone? Because I'm on my phone running this, but I'm trying to do it on the web browser and I can't do anything.
You could do it on your phone. We use phones to host.
Yeah, well, I just added you again and it's still not working.
Got it.
Whatever. Fine.
I tried. But you can kick Hi Home down. I don't know what he's doing. He's farming.
I don't know. Sorry, buddy. You out. All right. So I have this very fun list of questions that Davey made for me. And since he's not here, then I get to decide which one of these I'm actually going to ask. And I love some of them, but some of them I'm like, I don't know about this. But basically, the game is this is super fast. I have 65 questions, bullish or bearish. You just like give like a 5-second response.
Oh my God. Just
Oh,
like
yeah,
seeing the
it's gonna be
testers tour or
lightning
something.
round. Lightning round as fast as possible. And I'm just gonna call on you and you're gonna have 5 seconds to give me your answer. And if you can't give me your answer, I'm just gonna move on.
So if you don't answer, you get liquidated, right?
Exactly.
All right, beautiful.
That's
Well
why I made you
registered.
all, put all that money in escrow before we started this space. Okay, so the first question, I'm gonna take it myself because obviously Davey put this one in here for me. On-chain options becoming mainstream in crypto, bullish or bearish? Obviously bearish, otherwise I wouldn't be here. Next, Costa, Q Labs, meme coins leading in volume in 6 months, bullish or bearish?
Bearish.
You don't think that's gonna happen?
Leading in volume? I don't know. Probably not.
Okay, great. Let's hope so. No offense to meme coins, but I like to see real traction. Okay, who's next? Francesco, traders shifting from perps to non-leverage strategies, bullish, bearish, 6 months.
Bearish.
Yeah, probably seems likely, huh? Empress, NFTs making a massive comeback in Q1.
Delusional. Bearish.
Oh, that's so harsh. Okay, Dylan, people saying this time it's different.
Bearish.
You think people are not going to say this time it's different?
I think they already said it too many times already.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Did your alt season arrive, Dylan? I'm waiting on your alt season.
Yeah, I'm holding.
This
it to
time
say
it's
only-
different, guys.
We have
Oh
the US
boy.
now. We have Trump now. We have yeah.
All right, Ace. Stealth launches in 2026.
Bullish.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you know something we don't know? I guess if you told us, then it wouldn't be stealth, then would it? Okay. Dimitri, bullish or bearish on founders trading their own token at 3 a.m.?
Super bullish. Like, as I always say, like 99% of projects, they just, extracting the liquidity. So it's a very common thing.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Toasty, bullish or bearish on speakers showing up every week here? I didn't make up these questions.
Bullish.
Okay. Dylan, bullish or bearish on Aster KOL's shilling hype?
Good one. Bearish. Impossible.
Yeah, sadly, I think I have to agree with you on this one. Womp womp. Okay, Costa, oh, you requested again? Damn it, I wish I had Empress as a co-host so I didn't have to keep doing this. This sucks. Okay, he's back. Okay, I got him. Okay, you're back. Costa, bullish or bear Telegram alpha groups? He's not. I thought I promoted you, man.
Who you're talking to?
Q Labs? Costa? Well, I promoted him as a speaker, but now he's not here. So, Francesco, you have to answer that question.
Bearish. I think there'll be someone. The mods would be just pumping their own coins.
Yes, you're probably right.
Or just getting the subscription fee.
Yeah.
Dylan, bullish or bearish when founders say the unlock is already priced in?
Bearish. I'm super bearish today. I don't know what's going on. Normally I'm super
Yeah,
optimistic,
do you
but
need like a coffee, man?
yeah, I'm so sad maybe today. Please give me a bullish kind of question next one, okay?
Okay. The next bullish question, I'm giving it to you. I'm serving it to you. In the meantime, Ace, copying whale wallets.
Bullish.
Nice. See, somebody had coffee this morning. Oh, Dimitri, buying dips that keep dipping.
Of course, bullish. Only bullish. You know, buying the dip, then buying the dip below the dip, then buying the dip below the dip. This is the way. Only like that.
You dip.
And then calling your buddy who works 9 to 5, asking for $100 till the next day because you know you're kind of feeling broke because you just bought out all the dips. You know, this is the way.
Yeah.
Then you got hated from all your friends. Then you have no friends. Then you have no social life. Then you get depressed, and then you become the real crypto bro. This is how it works.
Then you are like a cartoon character in crypto Twitter. There you go.
Yes, that's how you reach your final form. Actually, you know what? Final form, you should be selling puts on Hypersurface because then you can buy the dip even dipper than the dip and get paid. No, I just put in more buying hype. No, it's not too late to buy yet more hype. Okay. Meanwhile, a corollary question to this for Dills, bullish or bearish on your friends that keep asking, is it too late? Right after the pump.
Bullish. It's never today. Let's do it.
Ooh. Yeah. QWERTY. Who's from QWERTY again? Is it Dylan? Are you here from QWERTY?
No, QWERTY, it's me. And I don't think that QWERTY has the access to speaker right now.
Got it.
Yeah, but like it doesn't matter. I just tune in from the QWERTY's account to have it visible for all of you guys. I just want to go and check what we cook out there. But I can speak from both the accounts, you know, like I can be here and there.
Whoa. Okay. Got it. Okay. Costa, trading on the toilet during working hours.
Yeah.
Bullish.
Hey.
For sure.
You gotta take the 5 minutes that you got to lock in the alpha when you get it.
Absolutely. Timing is of the essence, isn't it?
Is that for timing on which front here? Both? It's both, right? You mean both. Okay. Well, if you're on the toilet, hopefully you timed that correctly too. Deacon, last trade if you had to make it again today.
I don't know. I guess if I bought something and the price went down, that's bearish. But it's bullish if I'm holding it further until the market pumps again. Maybe this week, maybe next week. So bullish. Let's have some hopium.
Nice. Ace, your favorite VC posts quietly building.
Bullish. Let's go. Let's this paradigm.
Oh, womp womp. Who is your favorite VC? Do you have a favorite?
Probably Thea.
Oh, interesting. That's okay. New alpha on this chat. So that's great. Launches points before the product is finished. Dimitri.
So launching the points before the product is finished? Super bearish. I still think that, you know, before you deliver your product, it sucks. Actually, we just released the Hyper Trade and point system is already, you know, working in shadow. So those who are interested, DM me.
Hey, nice. Yeah, we finally told people that we were running a points program, but we've been tracking the points program all along. That's like the best part of doing it on chain is it's so easy to just like retro all of your shit. Great. Okay, here we go. Dylan, founder starts tweeting only gym pictures.
Oh, bullish. At least they touch some grass.
Oh, do you think touching grass is a bullish signal?
Yeah, otherwise then you would be like so stressed and you won't ship what's needed. So I still think you need to, you know, breathe a bit and take some time to reflect and etc. Not just like 24 hours on the screen. Otherwise, you just get mad and you do nothing. I mean, nothing productive and nonsense.
That sounds so healthy. I don't do any of that. I'm just staring into this screen again. So I guess, you know what? It's bullish both ways. It's bullish both ways.
Exactly.
Empress, copying a trade because the chart looks good upside down.
Bullish. I counter trade my quants all the time. The more positive they sound, the more I counter trade them.
I think that you're a genius. That's what I think. Toasty, buying a token because the ticker sounds cool.
Yeah, bullish.
Hey, what's the most absurd, outlandish meme coin that you've bought?
But geez, I don't buy a lot of meme coins. Probably it's the bonk.
Bonk.
No
Bonk's
way.
a good one.
Hype
Bonk's
on
solid.
Monad.
Bonk's not even like a shit coin. It's like a real coin.
I know. That's why I was like, I don't have a really fun answer for you because I don't
Hype.
find many.
You bought hype on Monad.
That's true. Hype on Monad. You're right. Hype the shitter meme coin on Monad. The ticker is hype.
Wait, what? There's a Monad meme coin called Hype?
Yeah, if you go, it's like the Monad pump fund. Somebody minted the hype ticker, and so there's a shit coin called Hype on Monad. I think it's called nad.fund. That's the website. Yeah.
That's gold.
I know, right?
That's
Definitely
gold.
not any troublemaking communities in Hyperliquid that would ever do that on the launch of Monad.
No, definitely not. Oh, man. Just checking charts during Christmas dinner.
Bullish.
Perfect. Perfect. Francesco, explaining crypto to your uncle who thinks Bitcoin is a company.
Super bullish.
Ace, admitting you got liquidated.
Bearish, right?
But like, owning up to it is the first step in maybe not trading perps anymore and actually like doing something else with your time, which I hope is bullish. No offense to anybody here who likes to trade perps, but I always just get wrecked. So that's why I play with options instead. Okay. Buying crypto gifts for family who told you not to invest in anything else this year. Dimitri.
Monica, is Dave trying to get up? He sent me a private wave. I'm not sure.
I just
Oh, Dave wants control of this space again? Nice try. This is my spaces now.
So I will kindly have to ask you to repeat the question because my ADHD head has already forgotten it.
No worries, no worries. Buying crypto gifts for your family.
Oh shit, it's very like I tried to do that. My mom told me, "Are you fucking kidding me?" So I'm no longer doing this stuff. Don't try to give your mother an NFT. Like, guys, this thing doesn't work.
It depends on the NFT.
Yeah, of course. But she just told me like, yo, you could have got me like, some jewelry or like, something cool, not your stupid picture on the screen. Like, so,
Oh, womp womp.
I
Is
would
that
think-
just because you didn't get her a Hypeo?
Yeah, that's probably why. Because, like she wanted to get a Hypeo for sure. Like she's gonna become the HL enthusiast sooner or later. I gotta convince her for sure.
Just send her more cat pictures. That's what it sounds like.
I need to get
You
her a
haven't
cat ball. I think she's gonna
pilled
like
your
it.
mom yet.
Yeah.
Cat balls. Family throwing their life savings into Hype. Bills.
Bearish. I cannot
Oh.
handle. I'm the only one in my family that can just like understand a bit of like whatever thing. So then I will need to take care of them all the time. So I cannot. Very, very bearish.
Yeah, They just it's just riding volatility, man. That's the hardest part.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just calling you every time that price moves 5%.
Yeah. Oh my God, I just lost like 5%. Can you help me? I don't understand. Is it over? Is it over? Is it over?
Yeah. Toasty, telling your family it's not gambling, it's volatility.
Bearish.
It's totally gambling, you just own it.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm talking to my family about trading perps, yeah, totally gambling.
Empress, a roadmap that starts with phase 1 community building.
There's what's a roadmap? 2021 would call and like it back, please.
What is a roadmap? Oh, for me, a roadmap is just a sad pile of to-dos that keeps getting longer and longer and longer. Oh, Davey, did you put this one in here for me? You must have put this one in here for me. It's explaining to your family that options are basically just limit orders. Bearish, all day long. Yes. Post Christmas dinner conversations becoming a crypto pitch?
Been there, done that. No, I'm not doing that yet.
Francesco, zero docs team.
Bearish. You're getting robbed.
Yeah, I have to say that for me, the era of only if nobody on the team has anything other than an NFT, I'm probably not going to hold with them right now. There are just so many teams who are willing to tell me what their name is. Ace, screenshots as risk management.
Bearish? What do you mean by that?
I mean, I assume that they mean just like every time you buy something, you take a screenshot and then you dump it into an album so that you remember where you stashed all of your crypto.
Seems like a waste of time.
Because
Sticking
you just
to my
don't remember where
original-
you stashed all your crypto?
They have an on-chain ledger for this exact purpose.
Yeah, but once you've done that across like 12 ecosystems, like, do you really remember where all the things are?
Yes, we have DBank.
No. All right. Okay. Dimitri, your cousin says, just trust me, bro, at Christmas dinner, and you ape in.
Bearish. Never trust your cousins, especially if you talk about crypto. If your cousin is, Jeff, then it's okay. Then I fuck with it. Otherwise it doesn't work.
Okay. Dylan, buying expensive cars with your hype games.
No, bearish, useless.
Bearish on expensive cars.
Yeah, it's useless.
Do you have a
Yeah, I have one. Obviously, otherwise I couldn't do anything. I don't live in a big city.
Well, I don't know. You might live in one of those places that have like a healthy and robust inner city ecosystem where you don't need to have a car.
Actually, I used to live in Singapore for 5 years, and you really don't need a car. It's even like more complex to have a car than to not have a car, because the taxi and bus and train system is so well designed that you really don't need anything. So it's really cool. But I moved back to Europe, and it's not the same efficiency, if I may say here.
Well, I guess it depends on where in Europe you are.
Yeah,
but-
it depends on the city, like a lot. But
Yeah.
not comparable to the US at all. Like in the US, you cannot live without a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you live in New York City. That's basically the only place.
The single city
Where else
in
you
the
could
entire
propose?
US where you can live without the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Shout out to Californian dudes who are driving like 150 kilometers every day.
Yeah, it's nuts to me where everybody's doing all this driving.
Yeah. So to come back to the expensive car question, it's a super bad. I mean, my point of view is super bad investment. So you will keep losing money on this expense. So plus if you have a crash or a scratch or whatever, it costs a lot of money. So it's not the best way if you want to kind of like make it.
Got it. Okay. No green Lambos for you. Got it.
Not yet. Maybe in 10 or 15 years when I'm
On
out.
stake. You can't stake your car, but you can stake your hype tokens.
Exactly.
Composability, baby. Okay, let's see. Telling your family you're in it for the tech.
Bullish.
Empress.
Yep.
Doubling down because you're already down.
Doubling down because I'm already down. Sucker. Bearish.
Davey, you're here. I finally allowed you to have a mic. All right.
am back.
All right. Asking your family to open a 20x leverage position on hype during Christmas dinner. What do you think, Davey?
100%. I don't like most of them, so 100%. Let's go. Full leverage.
I have by the way, I made a bet that Dave would answer bullish to every question. So don't prove me wrong, man. Bullish forever.
That's what we do.
Costa taking a break from leverage trading during the holidays.
Bullish. Yeah, we all need a break.
Yeah. There's this grass thing that people talk about. I don't know about that, but somebody says that it's nice.
It's good.
If you take a break, it won't lead you to end up in a psychiatric clinic. So, it's not the way. We all need to end it up in the clinic.
Yeah, we all need to have grippy stock vacations together.
Everyone loves the movie of American Psycho. So, why shouldn't we guys become one?
Ace, what do we think about naming your kid after your favorite ticker?
So bullish, because that probably is the reason that you had the kid in the first place.
Oh, Francesco, sending your portfolio screenshot to your ex.
Oh, gee. If it's up, now I say bearish, no, in general, bearish. Just don't message, no messages.
No messages to the ex. Even if you're up. Even if you're
contact.
up.
Exactly,
worth
no
it.
contact. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Whatever the outcome, it's not worth it.
Okay, Dimitri, naming your dog after your biggest bag.
Bullish, for sure, bullish.
What would your dog be called then?
Hype.
Oh,
He's gonna be such a cutie. If I ever get a dog, it depends on the time period, but it's gonna be either BTC or hype. We'll see.
Hype is a
that
cool name, though. I like it.
Yeah,
Like, having a dog, like, Hype, come here, Hype, come here. Like,
hype,
everyone
hype,
would think
hype.
you're a lunatic. That's amazing.
And just imagine calling your neighbor's dog Aster, and then your dog actually bits the shit out of your neighbor's dog, and it looks cool.
oh, poor Aster.
I love the spaces, guys. Like, I actually do feel like it's a stand-up comedy instead of a Twitter Spaces here.
Okay, Dylan, choosing chains based on vibes.
Choosing what? Sorry.
Chains, choosing your chain based on a vibe.
Bullish. Without vibes is not funny. That's why we're here. Right?
Toast, toasty, flexing unrealized P&L at Christmas dinner.
Oh, actually bearish. Sorry.
It's not real until you buy the green Lambo.
It's that's right. That would have maybe last Christmas dinner, maybe not this one. I've learned my lesson.
Empress, explaining DeFi to your grandma with charts.
Bearish. I mean, I feel like I kind of explained it to the equivalent of grandmothers in DeFi for Dummies, but still bearish.
Who made these questions? Come on.
I know who made them.
Okay,
He's
Davey.
here with us. Dave, we
Okay,
see
Davey.
you.
Well, here we are. We made it to question number 65. Y'all were like, that's too many questions. We'll never make it. But here we are. It's question number 65. Davey, you get to take this one. Hiding your phone under the table to check prices during Christmas dinner.
Oh, 100%. Like, I'm sorry, guys, but that's just what I do. And, probably just to scroll on CT. Like, it depends if to be honest, like, if I'm just with my wife and daughter, I won't. Because, like, we don't have a lot of quality time when you're, working full-time in crypto. But with, like, a family dinner with cousins and uncles and stuff like that, people that I don't, really, really like, hell yeah.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'll tell your
Okay,
cousins you
perfect.
don't like them.
Oh, please, you do, because they kind of know already. They kind of know.
Okay. And so as we draw our special holiday spaces to a close, everybody gets to go around and give me your hottest piece of alpha. What are you excited about? What are you keeping your eye on? Costa, QLab.
All right. Yeah, my hottest piece of alpha is called Quantum Sig. It's being launched in Q1, and it will enable protection from quantum attacks for all assets on all smart contract platforms.
Damn, nice. All right. Francesco, Beacon.
Beacon, we're building out further analytics and signal groups on our website. One actual alpha or like niche of information I'm looking at right now, which is not necessarily connected to on-chain data, is what's going to happen with Venezuela and Trump in the coming days, which might trigger, a lot of whale movement. So that's also one major trading thing to follow in the coming days.
Interesting. I like that. Ace, what do you got?
All right, I'm going to paint you a picture. I'm Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm in a finely tailored blue suit. My hair is looking real fresh, slicked back, probably have some pomade, and I'm in the Wolf of Wall Street. And I'm pointing two fingers at you, and I say, engine hype.
I thought it was called Hype Engine.
Engine hype.
Okay, got it. Noted. Dimitri.
I'm gonna copy paste the same path and explain it this way. Just imagine Warren Buffett sitting in front of my trading desk and, having billions and billions of dollars right in front of my hands. But then you closely take a look at my screen. And what do you see on this screen is Hypertrade DEX on which I farm points to get the fat airdrop in the future. That's what I'm doing. So this is my personal bullish. I'm, the big time yapper today because we just released our DEX. So once again, everybody, Hypertrade DEX is finally live. So you can go check it in my bio and, do some swaps in there and, farm some points, put some liquidity into liquidity pools and just feel freaking nice. Yeah, thank you so much. That was a quick advertisement of Hypertrade. But besides that, as I usually say,
Dimitri, Before you move on from that, real quick, I think I saw that it was audited as well, Hypertrade,
Yep.
on your page. I just wanted to throw that out there. Okay.
Yeah, we just got the audit right before releasing it, and we're getting a couple of more audits soon. So yeah, all the security checks are in. If you have any questions, our DMs are always open. Hypertrade, Query XYZ, myself, whatever you guys want. And yeah,
Right.
and my personal bullish still is on hodling, BTC, ETH, and Hype. I still think that, on the long run, 3 of the tokens that are gonna perform. And what I actually really, really like about Hype personally, that a lot of KOLs who are very, very outside of our HL cult, they are bullishing on Hype a lot. I've been hearing it from, random traders, from scalpers, from communities who are selling courses and whatever. And they all like, yeah, one of my biggest assets is Hype for now. And I'm like, all right, you maybe even know something, not just selling courses.
I know a good thing when they see it. Rolls.
Yeah, actually, Dimitri, I need to bounce on what you just said. Like in Token 2049, I was wearing a shirt with like a hyperliquid shirt, and I got approached by like so many VCs and projects that were like, "Oh my God, I'm so bullish on Hype. Can we invest in your project?" And I was like, "Bro, you don't know what I'm doing. I'm just wearing a t-shirt." And I was like, "Okay, we need to build on hyperliquid because it's fucking like insane." And so yeah, so since this day, I
This
will
makes
always
me bullish on Hyperliquid and bearish
yeah.
on VCs.
Yeah, insane. I promise you that this happens. Two VCs came to me and was like, "You are building on Hyperliquid. I want to invest in you." And I literally said like, "Yeah, you don't know what I'm building on, but let's talk."
Yeah,
So,
that was sick.
yeah. So quick updates on Automato. So yeah, so we're integrating more and more protocols. We might go. So today we're using a Telegram as our distribution channel, but we will extend that to more distribution channel. It can soon you might be able to plug on Discord. We're also building an app, a native app that will be very, very useful, and some kind of like new type of distribution channel where you will be able to do much, much more things. Maybe some action as well, not just noise. But this will be for Q1 2026. It will be 26 will be a very interesting year. So very, very looking forward to it.
Have you guys thought about making a really adorable tomato NFT? I feel like you could make a cute like Veggie Tales type thing.
We have so many people that sending us like pictures of like our logo, and I don't know if you saw, but we just hired like Skippers, which is a hyperliquid native as our CMO, and he was like vibe coding a tomato throwing like website on his face. It's so funny. Like the branding around the tomato is super, super, super funny.
Yes.
So many.
Yes.
So yeah, maybe it's a good idea for 2026. Nothing things down.
Yeah. Somebody make a prediction market for that right now. 2026 Automato launches tomato NFT.
Let's go.
And never forget your partners when you're launching this NFT collection, Dylan.
Sure thing. I will think about you.
Toasty.
It's like everyone's plugging their own thing. So I'll say my thing is DeFi for Dummies coming in the next year. We got big things planned, going multi-platform. So I think that's my thing.
Ooh. What kind of
When done,
platforms are we talking about here?
Talking about a platform called YouTube.
What?
What's that?
I know.
Video.
I know. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
When dummy token toast.
God.
So many thumbs downs from Empress. So many.
Oh my God.
right.
What a terrible idea.
All right. Empress.
Oh, good. I have a couple things, but I'll talk super quick. One, did anybody pay attention to the team while it's putting a whole bunch into the market making apparatus basically on course? So that's kind of cool. Stop panicking about your bags, you idiots. Also, super cringe, but maybe it'll work out. The end of the vote for the validators, one, somebody came out against it, which was surprising. There is a validator out there. You can find it on my TL. And two, it ends right at a weird time on December 24th. So I'm mocking the team slightly if they're trying to give us a Christmas miracle. I'll take it, but I just think that the timing's absolutely hilarious. Super bullish on HyperFi and the Euler Labs rollout and what it's going to bring into the system in general. Super bullish on all of you, except for Dimitri said that he talks to people outside the cult, and I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. I think I did that quickly. Yay! Go.
That was quicker than it needed to be because I couldn't really understand anything that you were saying.
Do you know about the vote?
There was a vote, the validator vote?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So somebody already tweeted, it's on my timeline, I can't remember who, much to many surprise, that they're gonna be a no validator. So you can vote no in that validator. I'll be posting unbiasedly without any of you knowing my vote, whatever I see.
Okay, and
I think
Davey.
that validator voting to that they sell it all on the open market. Is that their position?
I don't know. I didn't read it. I saw no.
I'm
I
just
retweeted
kidding.
it.
I'm kidding. I'm sure that's not what they're saying. We'll check it out. I'll check out your timeline. Thanks, Empress.
Davey,
Hello.
do you have any sweet alpha for us?
Of course, come on. I mean, not well, which is pretty mad since today or yesterday, John Cena himself is following Hypersurface. That's some alpha.
Nobody
And-
can explain this to me. No, I can't. I don't understand this.
Yeah. If you don't believe it, guys, please check it out. But it's true. How this happened, I don't know. He probably likes on-chain options, even though he never tweets about crypto. This guy has 13 million followers, and is following Hypersurface since yesterday. Maybe, you know, there's something coming up there. I have no idea. But that's some crazy alpha, if you ask me. You know, next to the WWE legend following us, there is more integrations coming, obviously. I'm just going to share this one because, like, a lot of people are waiting on this one. Plus, we're just with a small group of listeners who are here, like, every week. K-Hype is coming up in Hypersurface anytime soon, guys. Which is like an incredible update. Also, the volume on Hypersurface has been increasing a lot. If you want to know how much and yada, 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 just stay tuned on the socials because we will be sharing things about that. And along with that, there will be new features soon as well, along with a Christmas campaign and an updated video. And I think I'm going to shut up here, but that's some alpha from my side for Hypersurface.
I guess John Cena's Gen Z community manager is really excited about the Hyperliquid ecosystem. That's the only thing that I can think of. I mean, my alpha is that we should all take some time next week to step away from computers. Remember why we're here. Be grateful for all the connections that we have in our lives with the people that we have, including all of the people on this space. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. Happy holidays. And I guess I'll give you, 5 minutes of your life back. Davey, is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah, before we hop off, guys, just note that the coming 2 weeks, there won't be spaces, obviously because of Christmas, but also the week after, a lot of people are with holidays, are with family, so I'm not going to bug you in your DMs and groups about a new space. So January, that's when we restart the server spaces.
Right. Thank you, everybody, for giving us your time and your attention and for sharing all of your cool shit with us. I will check out all of your projects and follow you all on Twitter, and we will see you in 2026.
Happy holidays. Thanks, Monica.
Happy holidays,
everybody.
guys. Thank you so much. And cheers to all
Happy
the listeners
holidays.
today. You guys are beasts.
Let's go.